Welcome everybody to the live stream. Today is part 2 of the Dash 9 Sparta remix creation. No one's in the chat just yet, but hopefully that will change soon. Yeah. Should be exciting to say the least. Daddy though. What's that noise? Right. Right. So, yeah. Wonder where everybody else is. Guess we'll get all the sources ready. Well, everything is ready. I've got the sources. Well, do I have the sources? I wonder if I have the video. I don't know. All to sausage eyes. Let me see. There is something. I need to check so I can close out of that. Nope, that's the wrong folder. Let's see. Program folder. Okay. We got everything. Okay. Yep. 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 Alright, we're back. Just had to check a few things in the background, but not ready. Get to Sparta remixing. So for today I have a total of 3 hours. No, 2 hours and 30 minutes to get this done. So hopefully I'll be enough time to complete the remix itself and then get the visuals going and yeah. Might as well play what I have so far. And there you go. So, 1 more minute till we begin. So, okay, just had to test something out. Alright, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. Almost the end. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so I can close this down now. Alright, so here's everything so far. So it goes up to 1 minute 16.5 seconds, and then it ends. That's where we finished off last week. This week I'm hoping to get everything done, including the rest of this, and the visuals and other things. So let's just play up to the point that we have so far. Already something that I can improve on. So this needs to be a bit more over here. I would add something over here, this area, but to be honest, I can't really be bothered right now. I'm too far into editing this, so maybe I'll include something in the future, but right now this is good. go through at that point. Not really much to, you know. I think I'll. Yeah, sausages. So this seems a bit off. Let's see. Just need to be up a bit. That sounds even worse. If I put it over there, I feel like this is off by this part just a bit, so I'm gonna try to enhance it. That sounds even worse. Alright, you know, I'm just gonna roll with it. What if I move just a tad? Like, about there. Alright. Alright, new plan. New plan. I'm going to. Oops. I wish you wouldn't do whatever that is. Alright, let me just, I want to import something if I can find it. There we go, import audio. Import the high-speed bass. Let's see, where is it? There it is. Because what I'm going to do for here is I'm going to find out what's sausaging about. Let's see. Get rid of. What's that? Okay, let me just need all these. What is this? Die. I can mess with this later. Let's see, because that's in case sausagery occurs. So I shall put it over there for now. I can get rid of this track. And I'll get rid of this track. I'll most likely put these tracks back in later. Let's see, stereo track and make this mono, and I'll undo this and that. Oops. That was perfect. Alright. So, let's see, I guess I'll just revert back to the original. So like this bit. Alright, so in that case. So, undo, yeah, Control Z. Oops. Okay. Redo. Alright. Okay, well, this doesn't sound extremely good. I guess we just roll with it. Alright. So we'll split there, because I want to do something later. In the meantime, look at all those. This. Alright, let's just go there. And go all the way from there to there. Of course, nobody's watching this live stream, but whatever. Let's see the volume. Let's see the best difference. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll just insert the freestyle there just because I can. Freestyle. Yep. Freestyle. If you want to find a way to improve your Sparta remixes, including freestyle is one of those ways. And in fact, this is my first ever Sparta remix to include freestyle that it was actually executed well. And there I'll insert the other thing. Okay. Yeah. And you can decide to use your own, you can decide to use somebody else's freestyle. Or if you want to be creative, you can use your own freestyle. Or you can create your own freestyle and use that. You know, obviously that'll take some time, and eventually maybe I'll create my own freestyle. I don't know, I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. Wait. That's the wrong one. I had something that sounded much better than that. Was it this one? Yep. Alright. And now we've got all that. Let's paste it over here. Yeah, one of the downsides of Sparta remixing is, like, unless you want to be the best Sparta remixer ever, then, you know, at least they usually mean copying and pasting, and, you know, like, Sparta remixes, they can get a bit redundant after a while, so, you know, I recommend, you know, maybe make Sparta remixes for at least 2 years, and then if you're bored of them, then either move on to remixes of other songs, or just do something else completely. Anyway, Trevor, today's my birthday. Well, why didn't you tell anyone? Alright. Oh dear. Let's see. No, I'm not gonna insert anything here. Not really much ideas. Should I like recreate the freestyle with the dash down sounds? I'm not sure. Nah, I'll do it in some kind of future Sparta remix. But I'm perfectly satisfied with this one, I guess. But do I want any more ideas? I feel like it would be a bit cruel just to leave this part completely empty. Thinking. You know what? Let's do it. Let's see, there's nothing to see in there. So, I'll get rid of that. This and this. Alright. I'll combine the two, that's what I'll do. So it's time to duel. Well, if it's time to duel, then why haven't you dueled yet? Where's your duel? You know? Yep. Fun fact, maybe because it's time to duel, and yet he hasn't even started yet. See, this could come in handy. Now use the already existing one. Let's see. So. Alright. I'll mute that now. Says, attack your life points directly while you activate a trap card. It's not even possible. I mean, yeah, I know you're a silly sausage and things, but at least, okay, at least try to apply some logic to it, or else nobody's gonna take you seriously. That's a fact that I learned back in the day. You know, if you want to be able to take it seriously, then well, stop being a sausage and other things. Yeah. Believe me, it really helps in the long run. It really does. Alright. Alright, now we can... Alright, now it's time to go to thingy. There we go, that sounds cool. Better than nothing. So yeah, eventually came up with a good idea, and execution worked well. Alright, definitely a strategy I'm going to try out again in the future. If there's nothing in the area, just add some freestyle and it'll automatically sound better, if executed correctly. If you execute it the wrong way, it's going to sound horrible. But if you execute it the correct way, like I've done here, it will sound good. Alright. Listen to the whole sequence again. This happens to be the grand finale of this, so we might as well bring in... It's UGL. Oh. Well, I had absolutely no idea. And plus, I don't really follow Yu-Gi-Oh that much. I never really had any interest in Yu-Gi-Oh. You know, I don't dislike Yu-Gi-Oh. I just never really cared for it. That's all. But I wouldn't dislike something that I had zero information about. Unless, of course, it's something I feel is salty. But ah well. All right. No, that's the wrong one. Alright. Okay. And there we go, completed. So this took a total of 1 hour and a half to complete. Alright, now that we got that out of the way, now we can export. Just give me a minute, I'll be back in Movie Maker. Just gotta export everything. Let's see. I guess I'm gonna get rid of the bottom 2 tracks because they just don't do anything. The important tracks are the top 3 ones, you know, the ones with the bass, the musical, and the freestyle, I guess. Let's see. So now that we do that, we can export audio. That's 9. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Let's see. Sparta remixes. That's 9. And let's see. We'll save it MP3. Okay. And there we go. Now we can save in Audacity. Save project. Alright. Alright. Now let's open up Movie Maker. As opposed to Sony Vegas, which I don't own, unfortunately. Oh dear. I wish I owned Sony Vegas. Well, it may not. Well, maybe Sony Vegas is the greatest thing ever. You know, it's much better than Movie Maker. But you know, I might invest into a cheaper version of Sony Vegas. I don't know which Sony, or maybe I won't even invest in Sony Vegas because it's so expensive. Maybe I'll invest into another video editor, which might be easier to use as opposed to this. Like I'll continue to use Audacity for making the remix itself because there's not really much point in making the remix in thingy itself because otherwise it will cause epilepsy. And you don't want to watch a Sparta remix that's epileptic, do you? Epileptic. I can't say that word right. Anyways, here we are in Movie Maker. All right. So without further ado, I need to load in the actual video. So I shall add videos and photos. Select the video. Duh. Let's see, shortcuts. Let's see. There we go. So this one? Yeah. Yep, this is it. Alright, Windows Movie Maker's preparing my files. Overall, this is going well. Who knows, I might be able to finish the visuals in half an hour, and this will be the fastest Sparta remix yet, completed in 4 hours. Yeah. No, actually, no, 3 hours, actually. No, 2 hours and a half, because it took me an hour and a half, or 2 hours total, to complete the remix itself. And the visuals, if I work fast enough, it'll only take half an hour, maybe even less than that. This will be the fastest Sparta remix I've ever made. Well, creation-wise, not remix-wise. And I can go back to editing Bill and Ted Short too. Which will be fun. Which will be fun indeed. Yeah, I actually started editing that this morning, and thankfully I don't have too much to edit for that now. I just need to get the last video clips together, and then I need to get the voices and narration things, and then mash them together. And then upload to YouTube, schedule for release on Wednesday, and that'll be all said and done. Alright, now that we have this done. You know what? I have a new plan. Let's see. Alright. Since this is the high speed remix, I might as well speed up the video itself. Let's see, what about 4? Is that gonna work? That doesn't actually sound too bad. You know, I'm gonna work with it. Obviously, we'll have to edit the actual video, because if I put the remix over the thing, it's gonna sound weird. Alright, now to add the remix itself. Everything is all sausage-eyes. Let's see, everything. Sparta remixes, -9. Alright. Alright, let's get the actual video. Oh, I should have had more things. Oops. Alright. Okay. Shut up, phone. Alright. Alright, timing is perfect. I'll have to add the video again, however. Alright, set this to none. Let's see again. Get a nice close-up shot. Arcade's too slow. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Alright, my voice is back. I know I haven't talked much for the past 30 minutes, but I think from watching this you can just understand what's going on here. Like I'm putting the visuals into Windows Movie Maker, and as you saw, I tried to put more effort into the visuals when I was repeating over and over and doing other sausages and stuff, but Windows Movie Maker just isn't happening it today, so I'm just gonna relax on the visuals and just make the song crazy, you know? In fact, to be honest, I care more about the remake itself than the visuals, considering that all I have to deal with is but all I have here is Windows Movie Maker for visuals, and that's it. Yeah, just shows how much I need to invest into a proper video editor. But I guess I'll roll with this for now. Anyways, let's get back to the things. I need to get this, or else you will die. That's what Buddy Arlington likes to say. Let me see, where is it? Let's see, alright. Oh, for goodness sakes, stop pacing like that. That's dumb, but... And again, the only thing that this editor is good for is, well, editing videos slightly, but you can't do all the cool stuff they can do with Movie Maker, and that's the bad part. Oh well, whatever. Let me see. Because if I try to add a thing or an effect, it causes the video to crash itself, and that's no good. No good indeed. Alright, let's just mess about with the visuals, because... Alright. Alright. Who knows, I might be able to get this all done in one shot. Alright. Alright. Alright, let me get more thickness, right? Let's see. I think it is. Yeah. We really have that one thing. Alright, so I'll put these ones upside down. Just because. Alright. And now for the finale. The most pathetic one ever, but oh well.
You will die. You will die.
What a way to end this Sparta remix. That's it. All done. Finished in 25 minutes. That's the fastest created Sparta remix ever. 2 hours and 30 minutes. Who knows, maybe one of these days I'll be able to narrow these creations down to just one live stream. Well, maybe not, because the next Sparta remix I have planned, well, I don't know, it'll be interesting to say the least. But, time to save this movie. Alright, where is it? Where is it? Sparta remixes. Alright, Speed Madness Sparta remix. Yep. Oh, let's see. Save it as that one. Windows Media video file. And save. Yep, so there you go. The Dash 9 High Speed Madness base Sparta remix creation. A big improvement over my Big Boy Sparta remix. You know, my Big Boy Sparta remix, I just decided to slack on that one and not even put much effort into the Big Boy Sparta remix. But this one is definitely a huge improvement. You know, you got freestyle, you've got different moves, you've got interesting stuff going in there. I kind of wish now I would have put that much effort into the Big Boy Sparta remix, but I was getting so done with. I was getting so done with that Sparta remix, but maybe one day I'll make a Sparta remix, Big Boy Sparta remix version 2. Not anytime now, maybe next year. Depending on if it's relevant or not. But, you know, videos are still saving, so not really much else to show in this Sparta remix live stream, so I guess that's just gonna be the end. So absolutely no one showed up in this live stream except for Alex, but that's perfectly fine. I still enjoyed making this Sparta remix, and out of all my Sparta remixes, this one is my best yet. It's the one that took the least time to make. It's the one that sounded the best. And overall, it's my first perfect Sparta remix. Yep, I've been getting better and better, and now this is my first ever perfect Sparta remix. It took me about 5 attempts to get up to this point. You know, there's still a few. Well, to be honest, no, this is the first ever Sparta remix without any noticeable rough edges at all. Like in my past Sparta remixes, there might have been a few rough edges, but they were more noticeable in there. Here, there's also a few rough edges, but here they're not as noticeable, and they're more. They flow nicer and stuff. And, you know, overall, I'm very proud of it. You know, this is my first quote-unquote good Sparta remix I ever made. And maybe you can take in from this tutorial and make your own Sparta remix and stuff like that using just Audacity and Movie Maker. You know, if you have a Windows PC, then you most likely already have Windows Movie Maker installed, and Audacity is free. So, yeah, saves hundreds and thousands of dollars in investing in video editors and things that honestly just Like, they're just way too expensive. I just don't have that kind of money to spend right now. But anyways, that's all that I had to show you in this Sparta Remix live stream. Finished an hour and a half earlier than planned, which means I can go back and do other things. Yay! But that's going to be it for this live stream. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you watch this as a video, then taking this as a tutorial, as well, this technically is a tutorial, I guess. And yeah, if you take in this video and are able to make your own Sparta mix, tell me or send me what you've been able to create. But that's it for this live stream / video, I guess, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.